Hey everyone, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through operators in R. Operators are symbols or keywords that perform operations on variables. In a previous video, we already used an operator called an assignment operator, which gives value to a variable. So for example, var is equal to 54. So we set the variable var equal to 54. Another operator is the arithmetic operator. So we can add two variables. So if we set x to 10, y to 3. So here we set x and y, we declared the variables 10 and 3. And we can add them. So we can just simply do x plus y. And you're going to get 13 right here. We can assign that to another variable, so we can do x is equal to x plus y. And when we run that, z appears here and takes the value of 13. In addition to addition, we can do subtraction, so x minus y is going to be 7. Multiplication, we use the asterisk symbol, so x times y, it's going to be 30. And we can also do division, so x divided by y, and you're going to get 3.33 repeating, because 10 divided by 3. And we can also do an exponent, so x caret y, so it's going to be 1,000 because it's going to be 10 to the power of 3, so 10 times 10 times 10. And we can also use a modulo, so x mod y, that's going to be 1, because that's going to be the remainder from dividing those two numbers. The mathematical concept of PEMDAS should also be considered when using operators. So for example, let's see this line, so 5 times 10 divided by 2 plus 6. We run that, you're going to get 31, because 5 times 10 is 50, divided by 2 is 25, and you add 6 to get 31. But what if we put parentheses here, so 5, just copy this. If we put parentheses right here, the answer is going to be 55, because you're going to use the parentheses first, because in PEMDAS, that's the first operation you need to perform. So 10 divided by 2 is 5 plus 6, 11 times 5 is 55. So the next type of operator we're going to look at is the comparison operator. So we can do something like this, is x is greater than y. We run that, and the output is going to be a Boolean value. So right here is going to be true. So Boolean is either true or false, and in this case 10 is greater than 3, so the value is true. But if we just reverse that, x is less than y, it's going to be false, because 10 is not less than 3. And we can also do x is greater than or equal to y, x is less than or equal to y, and those we're going to get the same values, but for future reference, that's the syntax for that. Another comparison operator is going to be if two values are equal, so we can do x is equal to y, so x equals y. That's the syntax for that. So that's false, because 10 is not equal to 3, but we could do x is equal x, and that's going to be true, since 10 is equal to 10. Another operator is the not equal to operator, so x is not equal to y, which is true. And so that's it for comparison operators. So another operator is the logical operator. So let's pull in two of these comparison operators and combine them. So let's do x is greater than or equal to y ampersand x equals x. So the ampersand is it's combining these two operators, and it means that both of them have to be true in order for this whole line to be true. So when we run it, it's going to be true because both of those operators are true. But if we change it to this and we put y in there, it's going to be false, because if only one of these is false, the whole line will evaluate to false. Another thing we can do is, instead of the ampersand, which is, you know, combining the two operators that they both have to be true, we can use a bar, which stands for or. So this is and this is or. So it's going to be true because only one of these operators need to be true in order for the whole line to evaluate to true. So with that, these are some basic operators we can use in R. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.